Beira, Queen of the Winter. Dark Beira was the mother of all the gods and goddesses in Scotland. She was giant and very, very old. It is said that in the days when the world was young, Beira saw land where there is now water, and water where there is now land. Everybody feared her. When she became angry, she was as fierce as the biting north wind, and as harsh as a tempest-stricken sea. Each winter, she reigned as queen of the 4 red divisions of the world, and no one questioned her rule. But when spring drew near, her subjects began to rebel, as they longed for the return of the summer king Angus of the white steed, and Bridie, the beautiful queen. Angus and Bridie were loved by all, as they brought long happy days full of brightness and plenty. This angered Beira, who found that her powers were beginning to fade. She tried her best to hold on to winter. She would make storms in spring and send frost to the ground to kill any flowers who were foolish enough to appear early. Beira lived for hundreds and hundreds of years, and she never died, because at the beginning of every spring, she drank the waters of the Well of Youth. The well was on the green island of the west, a floating island where summer was the only season. The trees there were always in bloom and laden with fruit. It drifted on the Atlantic Ocean, never staying in the same place. Sometimes the island would appear off the western coast of Ireland. Other times it could be seen close to the Hebrides. Many bold mariners have sailed the ocean searching for the Green Island, but always in vain. Even on a calm day, they might sail right past the island and never know what was there, as it lies hidden beneath a twinkling mist. Some men have caught a glimpse of the island from the shore and gazed in awe at its beauty, but in the blink of an eye, it's gone, vanished beneath the waves like the setting sun. Beira, however, in her wisdom, always knew where to find the island when she needed to visit the Well of Youth. The waters of the well are their most strongest when the days begin to grow longer, and most powerful of all on the very first day of spring. Beira always visits the island on the night just before the days begin to lengthen. The last night of her reign as Queen of Winter. All alone in the darkness, she sits beside the Well of Youth and waits for the dawn. When the very first beams of light appear in the sky, Beira is quick to drink the water as it bubbles freshly from a crack in the rock. She has to drink the water from the well before birds visit it and before any dogs bark. For if a bird were to drink first, or should she hear a dog bark before tasting the magic of the well, dark old Beira would crumble into dust. As soon as Beira tastes the water, in silence and alone, the magic begins to work. The magic is so strong that once Beira leaves the island and returns to Scotland, she falls into a deep, deep sleep. When Beira awakes in the bright spring sunshine, she is transformed into a beautiful young girl, with long golden hair, cheeks as red as rowan berries, and blue eyes that sparkle like the summer sea. In the weeks that follow, she happily wanders throughout Scotland, clad in a robe of green with a crown of brightly coloured flowers. During those days, there is no fairer goddess in all the land save Bridie, Queen of Summer. As each month passes, however, Beira ages quickly. She reaches full womanhood in midsummer, and when the autumn appears, her brow starts to wrinkle and her beauty begins to fade. By winter, she's become old and withered again, and so the cycle begins anew. With teeth red as rust and hair white as frost, once more she reigns as Queen Beira.